So there's one thing that can pretty much doom any project that you have for your business. And in this quick little video, I just want to share what that is and how you can fix it. So there's one trap that most of us all fall into at some point, which is overcomplicating things. With all the different tech platforms that are out there and systems you can buy and templates and all of this stuff, it is really, really easy to make something overcomplicated from the beginning. Some big guru shares his complicated 15-step automated funnel that personalizes the sales message based on what that person ate for breakfast that day, goes and tells you to do the same. And even though it probably actually does work for them, you can't get it to work at all. So one really simple thing to remember that has served me really well, and I hope it serves you too, is whenever you try to make something complicated from the start, just stop. So there's this law that I heard about a while ago. It's called Gale's Law, and I really think it sums this up really well. It says, a complex system that works has to come from a simple system that worked. A complex system designed from scratch will not work. You'll have to start over with a simple system. The point with all this is anytime you want to get something going in your business, start really simple. And then complexity can evolve over time, but don't try to start with something complex. This has happened to me a bunch of times with Notion templates. There's so many cool Notion templates out there. Dan Coe has a really cool one for writers. Thomas Frank has some great ones for second brain stuff. Every time I've tried to take one of those complex systems, put it into Notion, and then use it, it falls apart immediately. Because even though they built it for themselves and their use case and how their brain works, when you try to just transport over that template, it doesn't work nearly as well because it's not completely built for you. And so if you're trying to do this, if you're trying to adopt some system like that, oftentimes it breaks and it just falls apart. And then you end up going back to whatever you were doing before. Now, the good news with all of this is it makes anything you want to do really simple. Like if you're not doing email marketing and you want to get started doing email marketing, the best thing you can do is just start writing emails and hitting send. You don't need to have crazy complex automations. You don't need to do all this crazy personalization. All you need to do is get the system going. And then again, over time, you can adopt these complicated things because as you add layers and something's working and you get the next layer on there, it starts to make sense for you and your business. But if you try to start super complicated, it often just becomes overwhelming and everything breaks. Basically, the point is start really simple. And if you improve over time, that's cool. That's great. Oftentimes these things can get better. But I would also add that if you get something going and you just have a super simple system, that's great too. A lot of times we don't need all of this crazy stuff that people have, like email automations that personalize everything, or fancy Notion templates that have a million templates and databases that are all interconnected. You can do a lot with a Google Doc and a spreadsheet for most things in your business. A good rule of thumb is just keep it simple. So hopefully that idea was helpful for you. Again, especially if you've tried to adopt some of these complex systems from other people and it hasn't worked for you, just try starting from the very basics, get things going from there and seeing how things evolve. Take from other little systems what you like from them, but just build something your own because that's often how the best things work. So that's all I got. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe because it really does help me get more videos like this out. Also, if you like this video, you would probably also like this one right here. So click on this video and I'll see you over there.